Alright guys, today I'm going to teach you guys how to play Yone top lane in Season 12. So, what we're running in this game is Lethal Tempo, Triumph, Alacrity, also Cut the Grass with Revitalize and Bone Plate. Now guys, a very quick mention right here. There's lots of things happening to Yone. For instance, we just got into the new patch about a couple of days ago. And they actually buffed Lethal Tempo. They made it sort of like a scaling rune right now. And they also buffed Yone's Q, which means more AD ratio. So the early game of Lethal Tempo is a little bit weaker, but the late game of Lethal Tempo actually benefits you even more right now because you gain more attack speed from it now, so... Ooh, I canceled my auto attack. Not very good actually. So the way how we're going to play this against Wukong, it's very simple. We're going to be playing super aggressive. We also have a small benefit against him because we have the Bone Plate here. And we also have TP difference. He's running Wukong with Ignite, so if we pop off extremely well, then it's going to be a very easy carry. The trick against Wukong is to trade him specifically using my W when he tries to Q me, so we can block like the maximum damage. Ooh, not bad from him, to be honest. Wukong does definitely have the advantage against Yone early on. It's just the way how the champ works. So we gotta be at least a little careful with how we approach. Okay, well, we're pretty close to killing him already. Remember guys, Wukong has Ignite in this game, which means it's going to be a little bit harder. He might jump on me here. I'm going to stay away because my abilities are on cooldown. Okay. Seems like Kiana's also down here. Okay. Well, if we could have this wave like slowly push into Wukong, that would be perfect. He does have the advantage now because we're both pretty equal. He has the ability to all-in us. He also has Ignite, which are two massive things. But let's see. Seems like there's also people right on my back here. Ooh, he's gonna all-in us. Wait a second. There are people on the back here. I'll go back. Interestingly enough, he did a really decent all-in against us. He definitely nearly killed me with his Ignite. But funny enough, we actually benefit from this moment because once we TP again, we can basically freeze the wave down here. He does not have Ignite anymore. He's also pretty low and doesn't have any pots anymore. So this is where we can actually deny him a lot. This is where we can definitely turn the laning phase around and put it in our own favor. Kind of sucks that we nearly died early. It's just kind of the way how the matchup goes. We need to position a little bit differently. Thankfully, it went pretty well. But from here, it should be a win. So, while we're waiting for Wukong to come back, to tell a little bit about this matchup, Yone is a champion, which is not necessarily a beast of a champion during the early stage of the game. Rather, Yone is a scaling champion, especially now with Lethal Tempo and the QAD ratio. And of course, how the champ works. Wukong, on the other hand, is a champion which is like an all-round champ, which works pretty much in every scenario, as well as the early game. So that makes up the difference. And Wukong also has one thing that we don't have, and that's burst. Like, he has the ability to jump on you with EQ. Makes up like an auto in between. So you can get the idea. Ooh, not bad from him. Okay. He's got a Sheen, so that's why he does like so much damage. Alright, now we relax. We've got a pretty sweet little advantage against Wukong now because of the freeze we've done earlier. Fortunately, got the wave stacking up again. Wukong still has the ability to burst us. Not bad from him. Well, nearly killed him, but... Could probably burst him with my Q. But he does have the ability to use his W to dodge me. Won't lie, guys. He's got a good pick here. You know, Wukong is definitely a very good pick into Yone, because we're going to have to, like, play safe in the early game.
I do what must be done.
Okay, we've got this W out. Pretty good. Remember, guys, you could possibly have Ignite right here, ready and set. I love how Wukong puts himself into a very awkward position for, like, the whole laning phase. Actually. I'm not going to queue that one. Okay. Seems like he's going to use his W again. Stay away from it. Going to make sure not to get caught by the Q here. There we go. Funny thing is, like, Wukong puts himself into a very awkward position for, like, the entire laning phase. And it's very understandable considering that Wukong is in a kind of in a favorable matchup. It's definitely a matchup for Wukong, which is kind of easy, but if you push yourself constantly in this position, you're, like, asking to be ganked. Like, for real. There we go. Now we reset after this one. And we're backporting here. So now we're going to come back with a Berserker's Greaves. And we're also going to be buying the Lifesteal Scepter for sustain, and we'll definitely make sure to get a ward as well. I mean, yeah, a ward is always important to have. Very quick question. Do you play on the Europe or America? Well, I play on the West server, actually.
Long before blades and sorcery are needed.
Okay. Remember, guys, we are playing Yone here. The early game is not necessarily the best, but the further you get into the game, the better it will be for you. The stronger you become, and especially now with these buffs. With the scaling rune and the AD ratio. It's going to be really fun once we make it, like, past the early game. I'm going to place a ward specifically down here. Seems like Qiyana's actually topside now. Placing a ward down specifically in that brush, just in case that Wukong might be chilling in there. Okay. The Qiyana's going mid. So we're chilling. Wukong was actually trying to... I think he was trying to get the camp. So yeah. This is looking pretty good because Wukong is currently been out there for... I don't know what he was doing. Probably trying to roam or something. Making things work. We've been, on the other hand, like, stacking this wave up. And once again, like, getting sort of like an XP lead. Which is absolutely necessary here. Like, if you can get an XP advantage up against your opponent, it's gonna make your lane a lot better. Okay. Remember, we got like one pot and we got lifesteal as well, so it's gonna be pretty bad for him. Wukong has a lot of burst items and we have sustain here. Gotcha. Just like I said, like Wukong has a lot of burst, and what we have is a lot of sustain. So if you can manage to win, or well, become even in a trade with a guy who does have a lot of burst and you have to sustain, well, obviously you know what's going to happen. Like, we're going to be taking one wave and we're going to be healing back like incredible amounts. Well, like Wukong is stuck up there with no sustain at all. Like, this is why it's crucial to have like sustain on Yone, because we don't have burst, right? We're playing Yone here. We have to actually slowly poke people down until we can all in, right? So sustain is super crucial on both Yone and Yasuo here. Let's go for this one. I'm gonna sell the ward because I haven't been able to use it. So in terms of like farming, we are ahead about 40 CS right now. Mainly because we've been able to freeze the wave down and you know, of course, also denying Wukong as much as we could because of the TP. That's why TP is better in certain cases than Ignite. Wukong is forced to like pop off in the early game because of Ignite. Where we have TP, we can just chill around. Oof. This thing is trolling me so much. Alright, we got it. So apparently Wukong is once again trying to do his thing. CC chain. Very good. Leave that to him. Probably my jungler's gonna clean this up. I'll take care of this one then. Got you as well. Pretty good. So I'd say, guys, this is where the game is going to be mine. Absolutely. Like, Yone, once again, is a champion. It's okay if you don't pop off in the lane, because let's be honest, like, Yone top is a really good champ. Mostly becoming extremely OP once you have a flawless game, right? If you don't really make mistakes during top lane and you're mostly having a good farming game, or you're making slow leads with farming or XP, eventually Yone just turns into this unstoppable monster, and you can just 1v9 the whole lane, the whole laning phase in the whole game, you know. So like in terms of like Yone's laning phase, depending on the matchup, it can be hard, but it can also be very easy. But where Yone is going to shine right now is mid and late game, especially when you're making leads. It'll make a huge difference. Let's actually go for the scamp here. There we go. Gotta be very careful for Wukong, because he could be down here trying to cheese this once again. Remember, guys, he's got Sheen, so... We hard push. We got my TP ready and set for the upcoming fight, so that the next one's going to be very good for us. The Kiana's currently in mid, so we don't have to worry about her either. Nice, we are getting this camp. I would like to go for the wolves, but I can't really do it. I'm just pinging for bot lane because I've actually got TP. I could like flank the enemy team on the back here, since there's actually a ward. You can do it. You can do it. Just do it. Oh, I straight up missed it. Too bad. It happens. Did not expect the flash from Soraka, actually. Ooh, there's a ward. Nice. Take that stuff. And we'll see if we can take this guy as well. Oh, I messed up. Yeah, that's useless. Well, thankfully we got Yumi by our side. Apparently, like, Gangplank Shine and like Cheese is down right there. Pretty good try from him, though. Ooh, there's another camp. Nice. Okay. Let's go back balling. But instead of fighting Tristana, we're going to take this camp here. And then we will allow her to push so that we can farm this up and then we can rotate after. There we go. Let's go back, get my Infinity Edge. I think for this game, I would like to go for Mortal Reminder. I think I probably definitely will because they have a... they got a Soraka, so... I'm gonna do it. I'll wait for my attack speed. I'm actually thinking for a second. I was thinking, what if I just troll you guys? Like this whole video through, I'm just teaching you guys some Yone, and then like as soon as we go back to base, I would press my E and walk out of base. I wonder what your guys' reaction would be if I actually did that. You guys will be trolled forever. You guys would probably think, wait, what? There's a guy teaching us Yone. He doesn't even know how his E works. I should have done it. Too bad. I waste my flash. I don't really care about my flash. It's fine. Okay, let's go. So this tower is going down as well, and Drake is spawning in about 20 seconds. Good. Too bad I don't hit this one. Maybe we can still like crash it in the tower, maybe. Not necessarily. Nah, not necessarily that good. Let's get the camp over here, and we're gonna go for the Drake over there. There we go. And now we get this one. Yeah, I'd say like this is where the game is ours. We're not going to lose this game anymore because we have a Yumi, we have the mid late game right now of Yone, and we are way too far ahead of about pretty much anyone. So as long as we play this flawlessly, we make zero mistakes. There's no really, there's no way that we're going to be losing this game. I could press my R, but I'm glad I didn't. I was thinking about pressing my R on Soraka, but there was someone else nearby too, so... There's no wards down except from this one. I think they are probably down here. Good chance. Well, we're gonna go back. Pretty good. Whew. Oh, he gave me away. Ah, that's unfortunate. I tried getting my W off. That Kiana ultimate was so flawless, actually, because I walked around there and there was like no ward. But when I walked back, she threw it exactly on this spot where I was walking. Apparently, they were all trying to trap me in that bush right there. That was pretty good from them, not gonna lie. I'll go for Death Stance. Ooh, wait. Man, I feel like this champion barely does, like, enough damage. I feel like. Alright, here we go. Yeah, we're once again just gonna do the same thing. We got TP up at the moment, so what we want my team to do is simply grouping up and then eventually just TP, get a good team fight off. We want to be splitting on the side lane so we can force them. Got my Mortal Reminder now with Infinity Edge. I want my team to go for Baron so I can get some space to do whatever I want to do here. Well, that's a huge team fight. I'm gonna TP this one. Well, several kills. Nice. We could probably do Baron with this, actually. We'll leave that to Lucian. I actually want to do Baron now. Oof. Wow. He got exploded. Unbelievable. Insane. We'll see if we can get some jungle camps here. There's no blue anymore. Seems like they're going to be following us straight up. Okay. Just making sure I don't get hit. Let's go back. I think what I'm going to do is go for Death Stance this game. And then for my final item, I think I'll go for a Guardian's Angel. Ooh, nice. We got Yuumi. And we got Drake spawning like 25 seconds, which will be the third Drake. Nice. This Gangplank is also pretty fed. He's got like 5 items. He's more fed than I am, actually. Well, yeah, I'm dead. CC chain. I missed my ultimate on Tristana. So yeah, I used my ultimate to get to Tristana because I didn't want to get auto-attacked and spammed with that, and also the ultimate. But I think that this Tristana didn't even have ult in the first place. So I could have maybe just pressed my E and then just turned back. And then kill her and then turn around with my ult. The burst from the enemy team is absolutely ridiculous this game. Because they're going for like full lethality. Alright. Let's go. We need like 200 for Death Stance. And then we'll get Guardian's Angel after. I need just a bit more. Wait a second, there's a guy here. I'm just gonna walk up for the farm. I think they're very well aware of us being here, but let's see anyway. We should not leave the Baron alone like this. Absolutely not. There we go, we got a contra ward for the upcoming Baron. I really hope they're not doing it right now. No, they're not doing it. Cool. Well. So apparently he was trying to fake it, and it seems like he was pressing the S key. Oh man, the damage. Yone took it 22, guys. I'm telling you, man, Yone feels great late game. Absolutely. Yone just feels amazing late game. Always. Especially now with all these buffs and stuff to Yone. It just feels great. Okay, so let's move down to mid. We're gonna hard push until we reach the tower, and then from there we'll see if we can maybe take a red buff. I hope that the red buff is gonna be there. Let's just wait now. We just have to be patient. I think they might eventually walk through. I'm taking my thing back. That's a Soraka placement. It's actually so OP. So I was pressing my R forward. And what I was thinking is that Tristana would continue walking through, right? But as I pressed my R, she was pressing her S key or whatever. I don't know what she was doing, but she was just standing there. So unfortunate, man. Alright. I've got my Guardian's Angel. For full build. I'm not gonna lie though, Soraka definitely took the perfect pick this game. Because each time I press my E, it becomes useless. Because she will place her ability down. I'll TP down here. I was trying to flank them, but it seems like they went the other way. Drake spawns in 14. That damage. Ooh, he survived with his Guardian's Angel. Not bad. That Gangplank is super strong, but he's also full build already, so makes a lot of sense. Wait, I'll heal up from it. There's nothing here. Cool. Getting bursted. This Soraka is really annoying this game. That Soraka has picked the perfect champion this game. She is she is like the perfect recipe this game to like counter Yone. There's absolutely zero I can do when she hits her ability on me, because I can't actually call myself back with my E anymore. Which means I'm stuck, because I know I'm gonna get kicked back. At the same time, I'm stuck because we're getting chained in there. Let's go for that pot. Losing my Guardian's Angel as well, unfortunately. This game is pretty hard because my teammates are struggling a little.
It's a little personal.
This Wukong is having the best game of his life. 1-7. 0 assist. He's only managed to get like 1 kill in this game. Not even a single assist, and yet he's like in this game. He's like this far in the game, actually winning. Insane. Oh, he's gonna do it again. Soraka is always on the back where I cannot see her. So if I jump in, I can't call myself back anymore. It's pretty annoying. Next time we're gonna fight, I'm just gonna press my R directly on Soraka so that she cannot like even use it. If we even get that far, to be honest. So Wukong still loses the game. Cool. Either way, this is Yone top lane with the buffs. Thank you so much for watching today's YouTube video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.